MEF 10, 5th floor, Learning Center. The 5th floor of the Mind Energy Factory is the Learning Center. Throughout our life so far, we've sent ideas from the lower floors to be processed on the 5th floor during times of learning. The 5th floor has been quietly operating, processing life energy dynamics from outside its own specialty frequency range for some time now. We visit the 5th floor often for hands-on practice and advice about refinement on lower floors, but we've yet to perceive the world from the 5th floor. In order to facilitate perception and open the windows, the 5th floor manager must first learn to refine some of its own blue frequency range life energy dynamics. By the time we begin learning to refine the blue, now electrical specialty life energy dynamics of the 5th floor, we've travelled through many years of chemical peptide releases into our bloodstream that temporarily affect our nervous system and mind state strongly, and we're in many ways tired. The life energy dynamics refined on the 5th floor and upwards don't have long enough amplitude to impact our nervous system cells and initiate a peptide release into the bloodstream. However, these life energy dynamics do gently communicate with the cells of the nervous system by energizing the cells with frequency, mature human emotion. The subject of the materials we choose to learn about doesn't make a difference to the technical learning procedures of the 5th floor. We just need to sincerely devote time and effort towards evolving our well-practiced thoughts into more precise frequencies. For this reason, it's natural to find that many people first experience this level of perception by deciding to make good sense of all the mind energy they themselves have refined in life to this point. We go deep inside ourselves to reflect and learn, sometimes called the blues. This is the time in our life when we purposefully devote our mind energy to times of learning. Whether through formal higher education or the university of life, it's the focused time and effort spent on thinking for the purpose of learning that refines the blue life energy dynamics of the 5th floor. As we begin to refine the far thinner, now electrical energy of the throat chakra, we begin to become able to open the windows and see further and more clearly than we ever have before. We see the real world outside and follow our interest to guide our further learning and growth. It's on the 5th floor that we discover a peaceful and deep inner space where we can always find a clear view of the world and see truth. We spend many years developing our mind energy through this peaceful inner learning space of the Blue Throat Chakra. For the rest of our life, we'll always know that peace and tranquility of mind can be found through any sincere focused learning. This is how many people are able to find extreme peace of mind through hobbies such as gardening. There's always something new to serenely learn about from nature. Once we feel that we've mastered the refinement processes of the 5th floor, well enough to supervise all 5th floor processing from the top floor executive suite, synchronized blue life energy. Whenever we want to learn something new, we will then move ahead in our learning about refining life energy dynamics, thoughts, in the mind energy factory, to experience refinement and processing on the 6th floor. When the Blue Throat Chakra is in the core position of our mind energy, it's also in charge of managing the majority of the perception life energy dynamics vibrating for that time. This saturates our perception biofield with life energy dynamics from the blue frequency range, and in doing so creates a worldview in our mind energy that's comparable to a clarity level of about 16 pixels per inch. At this level, we begin to see the big picture view of what we're looking at. The single mind that develops from the range of life energy dynamics that are processed by the Blue Throat Chakra, the 5th floor manager of the MEF, can be thought of as our Vulcan mind.